it's Neva at TimeForInvesting.com, where we talk real estate, real estate. And today I'm answering a question about going inside distressed houses. Ooh, it's from a woman, and she's like, how do I get through that? So stay tuned. Yes, I got this message. It's from Lynn. She sent me this message on Facebook. She said, "Hi Neva, I recently discovered your videos and site. Enjoying the information. My partner and I are starting a wholesaling business, and at the risk of sounding like a big old sissy, I'm concerned about going into distressed properties. Even though I don't think I'd ever enter a house alone, I wouldn't want to encounter critters of any kind. Is this something you handle well, or I'm hoping you found a way to avoid it?" Now, this is such an awesome question for me because that is just how I was in the beginning. I was like, listen, these trashed houses, how am I going to get through this, right? But let me tell you what I do. One, you kind of have to expect some of these houses to be really, really trash. I've been in some houses and people live in the house, and I'm like, how in the world is this livable conditions? Like, just trashed, okay? And what I've learned and implemented now to get through it is, number one, have your list of all the things that you need to inspect before you even go to the house. Have that list, and you can get that online. I'll probably provide a link. I got mine from my mentor and training program for things that you know, hey, when I get there, I have to look at this in the basement. I got to do this, the bathrooms, the kitchen, and you know what you need to check off, because that really helps you with timing so that you don't, need to be in the house. I don't think you really need to be in a house longer than, I say, 20 minutes. Besides me, you know that I could really run my mouth, and I'm usually trying to get to meet people and know them and find out what's going on. Other than that, you don't need to be inside the house that long. I would say 20 minutes tops, because I always call my husband, or a lot of times my husband comes with me to houses. If he doesn't come with me, I'm usually calling him or somebody to let them know the property address I'm going to. I always send them a text or email, let them know I'm just about to enter it. They need to be hearing from me in 20 minutes because it doesn't take longer than that. So that's the thing too. No matter how trash the house is, just remember, you really don't need to be in the house for a long time. Get in, do what you need to do, and get out. Now, once you're inside, what I try to do is, usually my husband comes with me, or if not, I try to bring another guy. And the reason is that, guys, they're not as as I am. I can be kind of like, ugh. So what we do, my husband always does the basement, because I don't like to go in basements, because I started going in basements in the beginning, and the basements are just usually trash, the water leaks, mold. People just have all their garbage down there. That's just not really my area. So it just works out better when my husband does it. So if you can have your partner do the basement, so you could do something like that. But you will have to inspect the basements, because basements have really important things you have to look for, like cracks in the foundation and things like that. So whoever does the basement has to be really good at inspecting the basement, right? To look for those things. So I usually do the bedrooms, kitchens, things like that, because that's where I really excel at, because I'm really anal about kitchens and bathrooms. So I'm very good at estimating repairs in that area, because I know that, I would want it to be in, absolute great condition, high-end appliances, etc. So I'm really good at that. The other thing I would say, though, with all that in mind, just also what I've learned is, there's a couple of times starting out, I used to think, oh, if it's an abandoned house or no one was living there, I definitely would not bring my daughter Rachel. But what I was doing was sometimes when I didn't have anyone to watch her, and if it was a house, my rule then was, if someone lives in the house, how bad can it be? And I would bring her. And that was working for a while. But then one day, I just happened to, it was me and my husband, and we took Rachel because that morning, I was headed to drop Rachel off for her godmom to watch her, and then the tenant called and said that she really wanted to go to church, if I could hurry up. It was a Sunday. So I said, okay, fine. So we just decided to bring Rachel because we said, okay, how bad can it be? People are living there. We get to the house and this lady is like so nice. Her son, they're walking us around the house. I mean, we're just talking like family. I mean, we about to just sit down and eat Sunday dinner. You know, just really nice people. So my husband, we're like, okay, we got to get to work. My husband goes to the basement. I go upstairs to the bedrooms. I got Rachel on my hip. Go up the steps, open the door, go in the first bedroom, no in this, carpet, blah, blah, blah. I opened the door to the second bedroom. And guess what was in there? I opened that door and I swear to you not, there were 3 pit bulls in that bedroom. And when I get scared, I'm one of those people, I don't scream. I'm just quiet. Like, I'm so scared. I'm like, I can't even scream. 3 pit bulls, okay? And I got the door open like this, and Rachel's on my head. I just said, and I just felt like a hand come over me, just slowly close the door. When I looked, it was my husband. I don't know what happened or what we did, but somehow, I guess intuition or something, he knew I needed his help. He came and closed the door. So I go downstairs to Lydia. I'm like, you didn't tell me there's pit bulls upstairs. And she's like, I swear to you, she's like, remember, this is a nice little night Sunday. She rushed into church. She goes, oh, those are just my babies. Those are just, I'm like, 3 pit bulls. This is a baby. Rachel, I was on my hip at the time. I'm like, this is a baby. Not 3 pit bulls. So they were chained, but I didn't even, with all that, I didn't even realize they were chained. I wasn't even expecting that. So it's like, my tip would be, don't bring your kids. I don't care what high-end neighborhood it is or what is going on. Do not bring your kids into these houses because you just never know. So that would be my tip. And then just get in and get out. Do what you got to do. Don't stay long. And just remember, the more trash the house is for an investor, the better. Because you can usually negotiate a lower price to buy the house because it needs a lot of repair. So it's kind of like a good incentive. You know, if I get to a house and it's like in great condition, sometimes I'm like, like this is, you know, because that's when I start telling them, hey, I'm not your best buyer. You know, the best thing is to do is to let me market it and sell this to a traditional buyer, you know. But for an investor, it's best actually if the house is trashed. So if you really want to like wholesale and things like that, but like I said, you'll get used to it. Believe me, when I started, I was like, but now I just get in and get out. All right. So just get in, get out, and don't worry about it. Bye-bye.